Welcome back to the Buds in the Box podcast. The Leafs win 4-1 in the Golden State against San Jose Sharks. This is the sixth road game in a row for the Leafs, and I'm going to be honest with you, this is probably the best Leafs game I've ever seen. It was so entertaining. It didn't have that many goals, only 5, but it was so fun to watch because there's something happening at all times. A few things before we get into the game. Joesph Woll was starting tonight, and he played amazing, by the way. And 2 former Leafs playing against us, that being Barabanov and Reimer, who they have been on a absolute tear recently.
Yeah.
Barabanov has 8 points in 15 games, having that like
Really?
half a point per game, right? Yeah.
What, bro?
3 goals and 5 assists. I know, but we traded him for was it cap space? I think
Something like that.
Yeah.
You got Foligno.
What?
You got Foligno at the trade deadline. That's why they traded him.
Oh, right. Yeah, I think the Sharks took on a little bit of cap in that part. And then James Reimer, who he kind of revived his career in Florida, and now he's on San Jose, and he's honestly been in the Vezina race until this game, which is crazy.
What?
Yeah, like he's been playing really well lately. He has like a .940 save percentage until today. I mean, his stats speak for themselves.
I know.
San Jose is a really good team. I just want to say a few players' names because I feel like San Jose has like, I don't know where they get these guys from, but like Timo Meier, Barclay Goodrow. You guys know I'm an avid Barclay Goodrow fan. And then have you guys noticed Balsers?
Yeah, Rudolph.
Yeah, he's amazing. I love him so much. Ferraro, Jude, I know you know a lot about him. And then Barabanov, obviously.
What do you mean, Jude? No, you know a lot about him. I worked out with them.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I didn't tell you guys this?
Yeah,
no, I had no idea.
I think Matta did too.
Have I told you that, Jude?
Yeah, I think so.
When I worked out with my old trainer like a couple summers ago, Mario Ferraro would
you did tell me.
Go to the same trainer. He worked out with me like every day in the summer.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Like we weren't doing the same stuff because he was bench pressing like, he's an NHL. He's the leads the league in block shots, but like we weren't doing the same stuff. But like he was there, He
was building muscle just to block the shots.
And he actually super nice, down to earth guy. Super nice.
You did tell me.
Really like him. Yeah. Anyways.
Okay, good to know.
Yeah.
Anyway, getting into the first period. Actually, did you guys have anything that you wanted to say before the game? Before we get into the game? No. Yeah, I just had a little monologue there. Oh, okay.
Just what?
Nothing.
Yeah, anyway, before we get into the game, make sure you guys go check out our sponsors down below. Use code BUDS20 at manscaped.com for 20% off and free shipping, and also at thepeoplescup.ca. First period got off to a bang. William Nylander, 32 seconds in with a great goal. Unbelievable pass by Tavares. I don't know if you guys saw that. Jude, you mentioned you missed the first period. What a pass.
Was awesome. Yeah.
Like just a tip pass. He just knew where Nylander was. I love that connection of curve foot Tavares and Nylander.
Yeah, I could tell by the text that it was a pretty sick pass. So it wasn't rocket science. But what was it? I actually never got to see it.
Riley like came down the left side, and
was it even strength?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. They like in the neutral zone. And he kind of like flipped it to the middle. And Tavares was coming down the middle, and he just like barely touched it just so that it would like change direction a little bit so that Nylander could like skate into it. And like just doing that gave like, because Nylander didn't have to change his speed at all, So like,
Tavares, and there's a breakaway, right?
Mm-hmm. It was a partial, pretty much a breakaway.
Yeah. Like below the hash marks.
Yeah. So Tavares like just led him into it. Like,
okay. I did end up seeing it.
Like a quarterback leading a ball to an out, like,
Yeah.
So it was a nice play, and then Nylander obviously just like
it was sick. I see.
Freezes the goalie and puts it back in.
Yeah. That was a very pretty goal. It was quickly countered by the San Jose Sharks. Nick Bonino scored from Erik Karlsson, and then this another guy who assisted it. His name is Noah Gregor. I noticed him a lot. he looked really good. He's only played 3 games in the NHL though, but he looked really good for the San Jose Sharks. They got it quickly back off Semyonov's mistake. He kind of turned it over and wasn't really playing. Other than that, I thought Semyonov had a really good game. I don't know who he replaced though. Like, why did he get drawn in the lineup?
Because Kasha is injured.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
He is
glass.
So they just put Simmonds up, and then Semyonov in the.
Yeah, another guy who had a great game. Simmonds played unbelievable.
Yeah.
He actually had the next goal. It was kind of just like floppery. I guess that's the best way to put it. It was just
perfect use of English language.
The puck was ping-ponging around in the neutral zone, hit off Wayne Simmonds' stick when they entered the zone, like in the air. He batted it down.
It was floppery.
Yeah, it was floppery. Put that one in the English dictionary.
I don't know. It hit the shaft of his stick. It was nice. He meant to tip it.
Yeah, it looks sick.
Yeah. On the regular broadcast angle, it looked pretty cool.
Yeah.
Then when they showed the other angles, it was like, nah. But from the regular broadcast angle, it was cool.
Yeah.
He scored, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah. Yeah. But I'm saying when they entered the zone, it was like kind of a dump in, and he just tipped it off his stick, like to bat it down, going in from the neutral zone.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Was that Spezza or was that Simmonds?
It was Simmonds.
Oh, okay.
That was the floppery.
For sure. Okay.
I didn't see it, but I just know it's floppery.
It was super floppery.
Yeah. Yeah, I just wanted to also say that Nick Bonino is incredibly bald.
Yeah, he's not wrong. Nick Bonino is super bald head. He's got a bald head.
I love those guys.
Who doesn't know what we're referring to? We're talking about cameraman Dan and Ashley on TikTok.
Yeah, funniest duo out there right now.
Ash Red. Yeah. Nick Bonino is so bald. He's got a bald head.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I can't make those noises.
Oh, dude, that gets me every fucking time. That gets me every time.
Cameraman Dan just goes, ah.
There's for no reason. Yeah. Ashley will score and will go.
They're great. They're so good. They're so.
Oh, it's so funny.
They make great content.
Yeah, I'm gonna actually try and message them. I just want to
ask
talk
a
to
hockey talker and
that'd be fun. They did do an ask a hockey talker.
Yeah. Anyway, Barabanov had a very good game. He was on the ice for Baldhead Nick Bonino's goal. And he was gross. He almost tied up the game after the Simmonds goal. But Joesph Woll robbed him, and that seemed to be a theme throughout the night. Second period, a little bit more interesting. 2 back-to-back Leafs goals, 5 minutes apart from each other. Auston Matthews with a goal from Liljegren and Bunting. Just a great play overall. Just a great play overall. And Matthews had the empty net off the rebound of Liljegren's shot. And then John Tavares with a power play goal assisted by Nylander and Marner. Now, this power play goal, I hope everyone was watching.
That was scary dominant.
Oh my God.
Could Tavares be any better right now?
Yeah.
Considering that he's 31 and he's doing he's playing really well. I don't know.
Dude, that was the best power play I've ever seen in my life.
That was a very dominant power play.
Yeah.
1 second before we get to the power play.
Okay.
Just to be a Leafs fan. Just the way Tavares is playing. Think about if we had it in the playoffs last year. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
He gets injured in the first minute of the game. Come on. It's maybe we still would have lost in the first round. But it would have been, I think the team is just way more full when he's there. Obviously. 100%. Imagine if he's just, getting that point per game. Point and a half per game. Just it changes the whole thing around. He scores an overtime winner, right? He's the type of guy that scores an OT winner because he's been there before.
He's done it before.
Right? And he's done it before.
Send the Islanders through game 7. Hey guys, I just wanted to interrupt the podcast for a second to talk about our sponsor, Manscaped. So it is holiday season and you don't know what to get as a gift or a stocking stuffer. Well, we solved that problem. Today's sponsor is Manscaped, and they have the tools to guarantee that you will win this year's stocking stuffer or white elephant competition. Manscaped is the leader in below-the-waist grooming, and they have served more than 4 million men worldwide. If my math is correct, that's almost 8 million balls. So get 20% off plus free shipping at manscaped.com with code BUDS20. And they also have a Cyber Monday sale, which will show you a little advertisement for where you can get 25% off. So make sure you guys go to manscaped.com and use code BUDS20. And here's the rest of the Cyber Monday.
Unwrap big savings during manscaped.com's Cyber Monday sale with 25% off and free shipping. Gifts for grooming from your nose to your toes and everything in between. With prices this good, you might as well get the whole package. Like our Performance Package 4.0 all-in-one grooming kit. So grab these deals while you still can. Go to manscaped.com and get 25% off plus free shipping during our Cyber Monday sale.
Exactly. So, like, think about that game, for example, where Game 6, where Kotkaniemi scored in overtime, right? We were all watching together, but the Leafs dominated for the entire overtime. Do you remember that? That's the type of game where John Tavares, he had a good chance of scoring in a game like that, where they're dominating. He's been there before. I don't know. Anyway, I could talk about it forever, but I hate that they lost last year. Yeah, let's get back into this year.
Yeah. Just a quick note I had. Quick note I had. What?
It's heartbreaking.
It was. But I'm glad to see that, he's fully healthy, and it looks like that knee to the head by Corey Perry didn't affect his game at all. If anything, it made him better. He's playing
he's closer and closer to Canada.
Yeah,
that's
I
true.
want Team Canada so bad.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think he'll be on Team Canada.
Unless they pull out.
Yeah, they're pulling the NHL out maybe. So
Yeah, we'll have to make a video
they're
on
pulling
that.
athletes out because China's a shit show right now.
Yeah.
Or Beijing specifically, I guess.
Yeah.
If they pull the NHL out, I'm gonna give all the commissioners a bald head. Yeah. So.
Oh, you make the eagle noise.
Bald head.
Felly is cameraman Dan.
Cameraman Dan.
Yeah, we have to do a video with them. We have to.
Yeah,
we should get them on the podcast.
Honestly, we should collab with them on TikTok too. Like,
yeah,
we should 3v2 them and full body contact.
Dude, Ashley's gonna snipe on us.
And whoever loses gets a bald head.
Yeah. Oh, we should actually inquire. Okay, we'll talk about that another time.
Yeah. A quick note before that.
Sorry.
Wait, yeah, go ahead.
I was gonna say I don't know where they live, but I think it's like PEI, so we can maybe go for a little roadie.
Nova Scotia.
Yeah. In Nova Scotia, yeah.
And then we come out with a little road trip win.
Yeah, dude, they went to Pro Hockey Life today.
Oh,
I
really?
saw that on TikTok. Yeah.
Classic.
Yeah, just a quick note before the power play. Matthews, they were mentioning, I think it was Craig Simpsons and Chris Cuthbert or whatever. They were mentioning that Matthews hadn't scored in a back-to-back game this year. And then as they said that the next shift, he scored to make it a back-to-back game. I thought it was pretty ironic. Power play, absolutely sick. I was dumbfounded when I just saw them it was just set up, San Jose can touch the puck. Set up, San Jose can touch the puck. And then eventually it got to Tavares in front of the net from Marner. Tavares back to Nylander. Nylander took a shot, and then Tavares put it 5-hole on Reimer. That was the end of his night. And Aiden Hill then came fourth and actually played a decent game because he hasn't been that good this year. And he bailed the San Jose Sharks out for the rest of the game. I also wanted to talk about, I don't know if you guys are noticing this, but the Leafs were intercepting every single pass from the San Jose Sharks. No one noticed.
I didn't really notice that.
No, am I the only one?
Well, no, maybe they did. I just didn't pick up on it.
Okay.
That happens.
Well, I especially on the penalty kill, Kerfoot got a nice breakaway off Nylander picking off a pass.
Oh, yes, I did see that.
Yeah. So there's some evidence. And then lastly, Joesph Woll had an unbelievable sequence at the end. that just like showed how good of a goalie he is.
Joesph
It
Woll is
looks
good. I'm
good.
worried. Here's the thing: like when Mrazek comes back, what happens? I don't. Like he's playing well, you know.
Trade block.
Trade block Mrazek?
Hmm.
No.
Honestly, we could
because
get someone good. We could get Jared McCann.
The Leafs team is complete. I honestly think there's nothing they can add or not add. Maybe just
I
get
know,
someone
think
for
I
injury.
think we can
The
do
thing-
something with Hall.
yeah.
Not Hall, Dermott. The
Hall.
top
Dermott and
core
Hall.
D is
And Mrazek. Get a
You know
fucking
what they should do?
get them
You know
all
what they
gone.
should do is they should deal Dermott and Hall for just one solid guy.
Yeah. One.
It's like think about
yeah.
franchise mode. Think about franchise mode. If we're talking about franchise mode in NHL, you would go, let's say Dermott and Hall would both be like 80s, right? Around like low 80s, 80, 81 maybe. You trade two of them for one like 85. So you didn't put it in that perspective, right? And then you get a good like higher pairing D that you can put with Muzzin.
yeah.
And then Sandin and Liljegren are pretty competent back there. Sandin was pretty lost today for a bit, a couple
Weaker.
times.
Both
And
were.
Liljegren also almost turned the puck over like 4 times. So both of them didn't have a great game, but they're usually pretty, and neither of them made a play that cost them the game or a goal even. So, that being said, I don't think they played their best game, but they're obviously pretty competent back there, and they're looks good for the future, to be honest with you. If we have Sandin and Liljegren for the next 5 years, think about what they're going to be doing when they're 25, 26, 27. Like, they're going to be good.
Problem is contracts, though. Like, you can't sign anyone else.
Well, the thing is, you'd have, like, Riley, who's locked up for eight more years, right?
8 more
years. And then Sandin and Liljegren, they're not in a spot. Like, they're both having their contracts end very soon. They're not in a spot to ask for $5 million plus. They can't. They don't have enough NHL experience. So off of it, you'd probably sign into like a 3-4 year deal worth like $3 million ish, something like that. That's not that much money when you put the two of them together. Like,
yeah, especially if you get rid of 2 players.
Like you can sign a someone who's more like Bowen Byram or something, right? Has he signed a contract?
No.
Eric Johnson.
So I'm sure he will sign a bigger contract. Like you can tell. Like Makar, right? Came out and now right after his rookie contract, he's gonna sign a big deal, right? Or he signed a big deal. He signed a huge deal, right?
Dermott and Hall for Eric Johnson.
I think Eric Johnson makes a lot.
Anyways, I don't think they're gonna want that much money.
It was worth a shot.
Yeah, well, Hull is like, he has some value. He is a right-handed defenseman in a saturated market on a $2 million contract. So I could see him having some value, but he hasn't been playing bad. Like, he's been playing as his contract is. Like, he's a solid.
He's been like very mediocre.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And like I don't know. I think there's definitely way better players out there that could be in his position. We could make something work, A, and B in the playoffs. I thought he was terrible. Like, I thought he was one of our worst defensemen. And it reflected from him scoring in that first game on fucking Campbell. That was a big red flag. And then he was just shaky the whole other fucking rest of the series. So we could say playoffs, but no, it's just series.
Yeah, I mean, I think he's still living off that those 3 games where he shut McDavid down. And that was probably the best 3 games I've ever seen a defenseman ever play. And he's been mid since.
There was hope for him.
There was.
That's true.
But he's old. He's like 30.
Yeah.
It's not old, but like he's getting to the end of his career almost.
We're not saying he's developing, right?
Yeah, it's not like he's 23.
Yeah.
Like, and he's playing the way he is. He's like 30 and he's playing the way he is, right? Because if he's 23 and he's doing these things, then it's like, okay, let's develop him, let's keep him going. He's only going to get faster and stronger. That's not the case. He's just getting slower and weaker. So, as time goes on here. So
Yeah, I mean, you could give away Hall and then keep Dermott, and then just like put Dermott with Muzzin. I mean, Dermott hasn't been that bad,
I mean, I would put like Liljegren with Muzzin if anything.
but like if you do trade Hall and Dermott away, where's your next defenseman?
You're trading for another defenseman.
But what a
Eric
team
Johnson.
really
You're
needs
trading.
to
You're trading
mid-
the two of them for one better defenseman.
right? But
Eric
what
Johnson.
team? No, Eric Johnson makes like $5 million. You would never
Okay.
get him. But what team would want two like mid bottom six defensemen?
A team that's
Or-
struggling with defense.
I don't know. Maybe
A
fucking
Or one
team
of
that's
their good
struggling
ones.
with
Buffalo,
D.
Philly. I don't know.
But Buffalo doesn't have any good defense.
We could get Rasmus Ristolainen.
No, that's Philly.
Biden sucks.
Bristol is on Philly.
Exactly. We traded two of them for Ristolainen.
They just traded for him though. They wouldn't trade him again, and he sucks. He's terrible.
Hey, whatever.
I don't
Hall
know.
sucks.
I don't know. We could trade the two of them for Pareko. I don't know.
Yeah,
Like, that would make sense.
It wouldn't.
they wouldn't do it.
You can't go for like the analogy you made of 85. You couldn't go for someone who's like an 85. Maybe like someone who's just like a more solid right defenseman. That's more
Muzzin
reliable than
Muzzin needs a competent partner because he's very good defensively, but like his partner
Adam
like,
Larson.
Hall. Yeah. Hall is just like he just does the like I don't know. And then Dermott, like they're both very like meh. He's like if you have a top four, you know, like Muzzin, Riley, and Brody are just the three guys right now, right? They're obviously not moving from the top four. But
Yeah.
imagine they got one more guy that was just super reliable.
Yo,
Yeah.
you know,
Super reliable.
Radko
just like
Gudas.
the three of them. Radko Gudas would be amazing. Amazing. But they would never be able to get him.
No,
yeah.
he's too important.
They'd have to trade
Yeah.
Matthews
And
to get
Marner.
Radko. They have to trade Matthews, Marner, Nylander, and Tavares to get Radko Gudas.
or one Radko.
Yeah.
Do you guys know who was the draft pick after Dermott?
Oh.
Radko.
Sebastian Aho.
What?
No.
Yeah.
I hope you're
What?
talking about the one on the Islanders.
No, I'm not.
It doesn't matter though. We would never have been able to pay. Oh,
Yeah, but you could get assets for him.
that's true. But you would never. be
Wait,
able to
why
pay
would
him.
we get ass hats for him?
Assets, you fuck.
You fuck. Well,
I also had a few players that I just wanted to mention that I felt played a good game. Spezza, dude, this guy like dangled through 5 defensemen today. It was
Yeah, I saw
amazing
that.
to watch. Simmonds played unbelievable. Semyonov didn't play bad, like I said before. What is this guy doing?
He's like a shark.
Semyonov didn't play too bad today. I thought he was a good fit in. He's very physical. I like it a lot.
this is what the Leafs did to the Sharks today.
Are you trying to be a shark?
Oh.
Yo, people
Not
listening
the-
on Spotify are punching air right now.
All of our Spotify listeners, aka your one friend, two friends.
Yeah, and then Sandy and Liljegren, I thought they had a good game offensively, defensively. They could have been better, but the reason I also say that it was one of the
Sandin
best
and who?
games. Sandy and Liljegren. Wow, I mean Liljegren.
Okay.
The reason I say that the Leafs played a good game, obviously teams are going to make mistakes in a game that's like undoubtedly it has to happen because nobody's perfect, especially for 60 minutes straight.
Nobody's nervous.
But nobody's nerfing. Yeah. I like that from The Office.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Back in the
the team played when someone made a mistake, the next person stepped up. When Liljegren missed the puck, someone took the puck away from him. And from the San Jose Sharks. And when the Leafs, it was like Nylander and like
Kerfoot
Semyonov.
came back. I know exactly the play you're talking about. Liljegren
Yeah.
turned the puck over right in front of the net, and Kerfoot came flying down and stole the puck back,
Yeah.
right back.
Exactly. And then
Dude, he's
That's
like,
exactly the
he should be an HA. Oh wait, no, HM. Honorable
What's that?
mention.
oh,
Yeah.
who? Kerfoot?
Kerfoot.
Perfect.
Yeah, dude, everyone played amazing tonight. Like
Dude,
Kerfoot's been
they're just
buzzing.
playing solid team.
They
What
are.
are they, like 13-2-0 in their last
I actually just
15
looked up
games?
that stat before the podcast. They are 13-2-0 in their last 15 games.
Wow.
And this was their 6th road win in a row. They haven't done that since like the 18-19 season.
And that went well.
What do you mean?
The 18-19 season.
Playoffs
I'm
wise or
being
regular season?
sarcastic.
Okay,
I'm
that's
being
what I thought.
sarcastic. They did not go past the first round once again. So, like,
I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
I know. I'm just saying all these, like, it's amazing. I love it. I want to see them win in the regular season. That's how you make the playoffs. They're in a good position. It's great. It's all fun and games. That first round is all that matters.
That's so true.
Like, that is all that, like, they could be the last bottom seed, or they could be the first seed going into the playoffs. And either way, if they lose in the first, like, they could be the first seed or the bottom seed. And either way, if they lose, it's so disappointing.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's more so disappointing for the first seed, but like, yeah, like they're doing so well and it's so awesome. And they feel this every year.
But we don't have to worry about that until playoffs.
I know, but I'm just saying.
Yeah.
This happens every year where, like, oh, the team's good this year. They're winning. Look at them. 13-2-0 in the last 15 games. That's like hard. That's really hard to do at any level in any sport. Right?
Yeah.
But then the playoffs come and they fucking hurt us every year.
It's okay. We have absolutely no expectations for them
That's true.
playoffs wise.
I know.
So if it's just gonna we're gonna like whatever. We thought it would happen anyway.
Okay.
That's how I like to think about it. Just have no expectations for them in the playoffs. And yeah, that's about it.
Classic hockey watcher.
Super classic hockey watcher.
Yeah, that's about it.
And hockey talker.
Thank you. Classic.
He watches it. He just watches hockey for the entertainment. Or what was it? What was it, Felly? He likes every team.
He's like
NHL fan first, okay?
NHL fan first.
NHL fan before
Get
Leafs
that
fan.
tattooed on your ass.
For some reason.
If the Leafs win the Stanley Cup, I will mark that in the book.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Wait, what?
Timestamp that.
Someone clip that.
What?
He said if the Leafs win the cup this year, he'll get a tattoo on his ass.
I think we should all get fucking tattoos.
I'm not
Anyway,
getting one on my ass.
Eric's on his ass, and then me and you, Phil, we can get him in a cool place.
Sure.
And they make fun of Eric. They'll say, "Oh, you guys have a cool Leafs tattoo. Where's yours, Eric?"
We can just get like a Anyway. I don't
That's a
know how
good
my
one.
mom will feel about that, but
Hey, it's your body.
wow, yeah. Okay. Anyways,
That's great.
thanks for listening to the Buzz and Knox podcast.
Hey, no. That's my part.
That's your host, Eric Fogarty. Am I doing it right?
I'm here. I'm at the top right.
He's here. He said he's here.
There.
No. I'm you have to point this way for me and point this way for Jude.
That
yeah.
you?
That's me.
I'm pointing at you, right, Eric?
Yeah.
Yo,
Welcome back.
link down in Felly's house.
Thanks for listening to the Buzz and Knox podcast. That's your host, Eric Fogarty. That's his co-host, Jude Rondina.
No, Jude is up there. Jude is up there.
All
You did it wrong.
Yeah. Thank you guys for watching. This has been the Buds in the Buds in the Box podcast. Bye for now.